So you win Royal Rumble. Yeah. You don't know if you're going to realize this dream, if you're going to finish the story at 39.
Yeah, and I don't even mean to give this answer is going to sound like a Cody lie, but this is a true answer. We didn't really know for sure what we were doing until hours before that match.
Do you talk to Roman? Does H come in and talk to you guys? Like what?
That was one where that's, again, you call the play. That's Triple H in terms of you lead the charge. That's not something he or I can determine. Roman or I or Mr. Heyman. That's that he is directing this film.
Are you fucking heartbroken? Yeah. Are you like, I did everything to get here. We can give the fans what they want. You're going to take that away from me.
What are you feeling before that even? Like when you're not sure what's going to happen? What's that whole process?
I think I went to a place in my mind and maybe I was feeling really positive. Maybe I had experienced enough heartbreak in the business to not be heartbroken again. But what it became was I truthfully told myself, and I had a really good individual step in and speak to me about this. I told myself, great, I'm still going to be the champion. I'm going to be the champion for the next year because Roman had select dates and he had done the full-time schedule before. So he earned his select dates, but he's not there every week. I will be there every week. I'm at every live event, every house show, every tour, every appearance. I'm everywhere. So I'm going to be the champion of WWE without the title. And that became the task. And the hardest part of the task was they care so much now. No way with the attention spans being, will they care at 40? No way. I know you think you're wrestling him at 40, dude, but no way can you get there. And then, of course, the greatest hurdle of all hurdles, right when it does look like, no, we're going. Won the Royal Rumble again. Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, here are back-to-back Rumble winners. I won it twice. Pointed at Roman. We're going. This is as real gets. And The Rock shows up.
This is crazy.
And that may be, I don't want to use the term heartbroken, but that might be the most dejected for a moment.
Explain what happens when The Rock comes in. I can't believe we've jumped over building you back up after 39. Like, you got to go in it with Brock. They have to design a way to make people believe, no, he can go after it. You have these legendary matches with Brock. So Brock, what gives you the rub, right?
Very much so. He very much
puts you over.
And three with him. Again, like the F word is terrifying when discussing him because that's like basically if we all left this room and you stood in there, we're like, all right, man, we're sitting in a bear. See if you can just get behind the bear. Just get behind the bear. That's like what wrestling Brock was like. Just see if you can if you can grab him. Just grab him once for 10 points.
He kicked you in the stomach once that looked very...
Buddy.
Did you feel...
So, I like the lore of him is that he is the most just crazy, outrageous, strong, greatest athlete. He could end anybody in a moment.
Yeah.
I'll ruin it for some. His professionalism is so underrated.
Oh, wow.
He is one of, if not the most professional and understanding of what we wanted. He sent me some of his he has a farm in Canada. I hope you're not mad at me for sharing this, but he sent me an entire cow worth of steaks. And he took a picture. He took a picture of himself with the cow because he does it all. He's real farmer.
Love it.
So I thought this is just a legend. But no, he was the utmost professional with me. I was blessed to have been in that role. And again, like the bear conversation about I had to find something, like he's not giving anything easily. And that's the best guys don't give anything easily.
So they put you against the meanest, baddest dude.
Yeah.
The audience sees you in these battles. They start to support you again. You know that you have to show out in these moments.
You have to show out more than you did because now they're seeing you like I said, there's a downside to seeing you every week too.
Oh, that's right. You get used to you.
They stayed in it all the way, including winning the Royal Rumble, having gone through matches with Brock. Jey Uso and I had formed a partnership, and that was the first little tease that we might go to Roman again, and then Roman WrestleMania 40, and the next thing you know, that's when Rock showed back up, and that was a match a lot of fans had wanted to see for a long time.
So Rock says what when he throws the wrench? He comes out.
Well, the way we designed it, and now everyone blames me for this, but I thought I'd done the best I could. I was still going to wrestle Roman, but it wasn't going to be a WrestleMania. So I was going to do just a handoff amongst myself and, you know, Rock is revered. Who doesn't love The Rock?
Yeah.
And it was Birmingham, Alabama, and I went out and said, hey, I am coming for that title, but not at WrestleMania. One of the guys I took counsel with, this guy's, you know, we didn't really say he's going to be a WrestleMania moment, but we clearly framed it up. Rock's music hits, the place loses their minds. You know, Birmingham, Alabama's going bananas, and him and I had an embrace. He told me something super sweet in my ear. I'm sure he doesn't mind me sharing, even though we're not best buddies, but he said, we're going to make both our dads proud.
Oh,
and I like smiled for a brief moment.
And then he stole the title from you.
Well, then I left, and for some reason, I'm not blaming anyone for production. They kept filming me. Like, guys, I'm not going to be like, go get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have a face, so I got kind of like a resting bee face. Like, it's just everyone judged and picked apart like he's heartbroken, he's dejected, and I guess I was, but also I didn't want them to know that, and I did this thing where gorilla position, which is the right before you go out, the backstage position. I didn't want anyone to see me like that. So this might have been, I skipped around it and went right to my bus. I had told Triple H and everybody, hey, I'm just going to be private. I don't want to have a meltdown. I don't want to have a moment. That's it. They're going there. They're going there. When they filmed me on my bus after this documentary, because WWE films everything. At any point, a story could be taking place. You know, when they filmed me, I'm sitting there with a giant bottle of Wheatley vodka. And that's because Wheatley sponsors the bus, and we do a podcast with Wheatley. It's not because I was drinking this bottle just straight up, but the way it looks is like all that was missing was like me eating pizza over the sink. It's just like, it was just
it's called a Cody lie.
It was a sad image. It was a sad image. And then that's the point.
But what does the audience do when The Rock says
craziest thing that's ever happened? And so here's the best part about it. In my mind, I'm thinking, what can I do? Right? What can I do? Should I pursue being angry about this? What can I do? Should I just move on to the next thing? At this point in my life, I think I just need to be a professional. It's a rare moment of maturity. Like, no, they've got some plan. I'm going to go with their plan, and almost defeated. And now I hate thinking of myself thinking that way. My wife is like, burn it down, you know? I
love that.
But I did nothing, and there's little movement started. And I say little movement because it was just a social media thing at first. It was just this We Want Cody thing on social media. And
I thought live they even reacted to it.
So that's where it became real. The We Want Cody thing was happening online. The video of them becoming WrestleMania opponents had the most dislikes. There's these little metrics, but in my mind,
being Roman Reigns and The Rock, right? So they set up this match. Yeah,
in my mind, I thought like, oh, that, you know, digital and social is where people go to complain anyway. So, you know, maybe it's just that. The first night on Monday Night Raw, live in the arena there in St. Louis, is where Seth, of all people, was talking about The Rock, and those were the boos came in. People started booing. And that's where we saw the We Want Cody signs. And I mean, had this been a marketing plan, it would have been genius, but it wasn't.
Completely organic.
It was a real thing provided by the fans. And it's over the course of that week that it could have really emboldened me, but I was still of the thought, like, guys, as sweet as this is,
nothing we can do.
There's nothing we can do. It's done. I have to find it's done. And then I feel comfortable sharing all this because we have the behind the curtain WrestleMania documentary, but it is Rock and Triple H who decided, okay, we're gonna go with him.
Oh wow!
Now we're gonna go with Cody. They want that. We're going with him.